Well, good evening, everybody. It's Ann Reed live from somewhere in her house, and I'm Ann Reed, and I'm about a minute early, I think. I just wanted to turn this thing on and make sure that it was all working and that you can hear me and see me, and it looks a little better than it did last time. So, we got people checking in from everywhere: Richmond, Virginia, and Southwest Minnesota, Castle Rock, Colorado. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house, as we always say, whether you're in the chat or not in the chat. Always good to have you here. And my goodness, what an evening we have. In between the lost lovers in the low, low tide, all the rest go run for cover when the clouds come by. One will call you to see how it's going, she will see you through, full of favors, 'cause that's what good friends do. Around the corner from the flying colors sits a lead balloon, whether soaring or going under, she's standing there for you. Right when you need it, she'll tell you gently, why don't you give it a try? You can do it, your friend will tell you. Soul, a gift to go along the road with you. So trust yourself with someone else, and that's what good friends do. In the middle of the big home game, you sort of drop the ball. Fingers wagging and voices blame you, say it's all your fault. Screwing up is a human condition, she's gonna tell you the truth. Full of forgiveness, 'cause that's what good friends do. A treasured soul, a gift to go along the road with you. So trust yourself with someone else, 'cause that's what good friends do. And what good friends do, they do. Well, that's a song called Good Friends, and it's from the retrospective album that I'm going to be doing, shut up, thank you. I'm going to be doing things from Life Gets Real, and that came from Life Gets Real, and I remember whenever I play that song, I can hear Dan Newton's accordion. Not Dan Chenard, Dan Newton playing the accordion, but I thought I'd start the evening with that song, because a little while ago, just the beginning of the month, it was National Best Friends Day. So hope you got to celebrate that. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, I have a request here, and it was to be kept anonymous, so I will not say the name, but this is a song that someone wanted to hear tonight. So. Some paths are straight and strong till they divide and fall. Some lessons don't take long, the hardest to learn all along. And I will be there for you, somebody to hold on to, listening with only an open heart. I will be there for you. I'd ask the moon to stay, give you its strength I would, leave stars to guide your way if I ever could. And I will be there for you, somebody to hold on to, listening with only an open heart. I will be there for you. Too hard to carry on when all the world feels wrong, just in case hearts and promises break. You've got someone you can count on, and while you're on your own, I will be standing by. Help keep you from the cold, hold a light up high, and I will be there for you, somebody to hold on to, listening with only an open heart. I will be there for you, I will be there for you, somebody to hold on to, listening with only an open heart. I will be there for you. I will be there for you, a request. And yes, we are now just, let's see, it was an anonymous request. And hope you had a chance. It's, of course, it's Pride Month. We'll get to that in a minute. But hope you had a chance to celebrate National Herbs and Spices Day yesterday. I'm sure you can just continue to do that. I used a quite aromatic handful of basil when I made dinner last night, so I was participating in that particular celebration. I've got a little healthy crop of basil growing in a pot just outside. They stand and look over the tomatoes. I understand that they're good companions. Today, the 11th, is National Making Life Beautiful Day. If you weren't aware of it, I'm sure that we can extend it into National Making Life Beautiful Week. I don't think there's a problem with that, do you? I don't. So, let's see. There's going to be a little guitar switching around here. I have 3 guitars with me this evening. So you'll pardon me, I'm going to just duck down. This happens every once in a while on Ann Reed Live from somewhere in her house. Sometimes I disappear completely, but I always come back. I'll be right back. Just a second. There we go. Little Elsie. You know, there are some songs that people request, and then there are other songs that I just decide I want to do because I'm feeling it, you know. That's one of the, that's what this one is. You read a face day goes by. From outside in, they seem so steady in control, but where they live, it's a feelingless hole. You never know the things they've heard or said, touched or just left alone. You never know what hell they've landed in or why. You never know. You meet your dream, a happy accident or fate. For once it seems not too early, not too late. You never know the way events transpire. You loosen up and it unfolds. Roads you thought parallel intersect and wide. You never know. Round any corner each time you wait. Oh, what comes in view? Cross any border, each hand you shake, and you don't know what they've been through. A broken heart, or worse, a soul that's torn in two. The countless scars, some are ancient, some brand new. You never know the answers all the time. You make your peace and let it go. Get to a place where you stop wondering why. You never know. You never know. It's you never know, and you don't. We'll just slide her down there. There we go. Well, let's see what's next. Oh, pick up the other 12. This guitar seems huge after holding Elsie there. That little guitar that I was playing was made by David Seaton, a luthier up in on the Gunflint Trail off of Lake Superior there. And this guitar was made by Charlie Hoffman. May he rest in peace. Charlie was a great guitar maker and made this guitar for me in 1977. And it's been a pal for me. Well, I have to say that I'm doing this song because every night every time I'm setting up for this show, Momo comes in and inspects. He always has to inspect the microphones, the cords, goes behind the curtain, comes around the front of the curtain, and then later on is kind of a nudge about the whole thing. But nudge would be another way of saying pain in the ass, but we'll say nudge for now. But so I'm just gonna play this song for Momo. And all of your cats. I'm watching in the middle of the night. Out the window, my kingdom's waiting. Thinking how if I could only get outside, I'd stop the road and stop there from parading. The human sleeping, I'm stealthy, not a sound. Open the closet, paper bag, my nemesis. It took my sparkly ball from me last time around. I now reveal to you my alias, and I am a lion. I am a lion. Sneak up on me, cut my nails, at least you try. Why do you do this? You know it upsets me. My true identity is known, why so surprised? I got big claws, you knew this when you met me. I am a lion. I am a lion. I'm gonna knead on you. I'm gonna lick your head. I'm gonna blink at you and take up all the bed. And then I must attack when you come from above. Oh, I roll on my back. It's how I show my love. You give me food and pet me, make me feel alright. Here is a mouse, you know I killed it just for you. You aren't reacting in the way I thought you might. Don't you remember who you're talking to? And I am a lion. I am a lion. Well, there it is. Momo, I Am a Lion. And that one is not really on a CD, but it is available for download on, just a minute, hang on a second. I have visual aids, just a second. And I have to use them. Yes. Yes, how old is this thing? Okay. Yes. They're available at anread.com. There are downloads there. Momo, I Am a Lion, Witness, and a bunch of other songs are available there for just $1. And you can have it for your very own at anread.com. Thanks. Okay. Bye. All right. Do I need this anymore? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, tonight's we're visiting CDs on Anne Reed Live from Somewhere in Her House, and I've gone through 9 of them already, if you can believe it. So Life Gets Real was recorded at Studio M at Minnesota Public Radio and engineered by John Scherf. And I was reunited with a lot of really wonderful people from Hole in the Day and Road of the Heart. Joan Griffith, Gordy Knudsen, Bruce Curnow, and some others. Bruce Curnow was playing full-size concert harp, playing harmonica, playing piano. Joan, of course, was playing bass. Gordy was playing the drums. And Joan, along with playing the bass on this title tune, which is the one I'm going to play now, she also played an instrument called a cavaquinho. And it's an instrument that actually originated in Portugal, but it's used quite often in Brazilian music. If you listen to Brazilian music, you've heard of cavaquinho. It looks like an oversized ukulele, and but it has steel strings, so it sounds a little brighter, a little louder. And you hand Joan anything that has strings on it, and she will play it. So probably the most fun story out of Life Gets Real was when we were going to record this song first, because I thought it was a pretty simple song to record. And so I was in a booth, separate, kind of a isolation booth. I was in a little booth, and Gordy was in his whole drum setup, and Joan was plugged in with her bass and stuff. And we started to play the song. And I had written up charts. And I'm playing along, and all of a sudden I realized that they're not playing with me anymore, and they're standing at the door to my booth, kind of waving at me and going, wait, whoa, whoa. And both of them looked at me and they said, what time signature are you in? And I said, well, I guess I'm just in like 6/8. I said, I guess that's how I'm feeling it. It's kind of a 6/8 thing. And they both looked at each other and said, no, I don't think so. That's not how I'm feeling it. So given that they were the rhythm section, the bass and the drums, they kind of had to take a little time to figure that out. And I still have this mental image of them kind of moving themselves around the studio, trying to figure it out. To me, it'll always be in 6/8, but I guess not. It depends on where the hits are, So anyway, here it is, title song from Life Gets Real. From now on, it's cash and carry. Can't be paying overtime. Get no credit for unfilled moments, any dreams left behind. And because of all that, life gets simpler in fact. Right this moment, you don't know it, but you're standing prepared for the advent of all the big stuff that you're running around scared. And because of all that, life gets simpler in fact. You learn to breathe, when to yield, find what can be and cannot be healed. On the crest of the wheel, life gets real. While you walk on all the long-held fairy tales disappear. Ever after doesn't matter, like right now and right here. And because of all that, life gets simpler in fact. You learn to breathe, when to yield, find what can be and cannot be healed. On the crest of the wheel, life gets real. Now you decide, there's a pause at the top of the ride. Arms up, open wide. At some point it's from the ground up, just a brick at a time. After laying a new foundation, the building's Title song from Life Gets Real. Life Gets Real, and yeah, I think the hard part of that song for the rhythm section was because the rest of it, you know, yeah. So it was fun. It was oh well. So let's see. Oh yes, this is a short little song that I ended up doing kind of a rewrite in 2007. Sometimes you have to do that. I was, you know, this is kind of following in the footsteps of Push the River in a way. I think a lot of songwriters get on certain subjects and they just can't let go of them. This is one of mine. But I had an interview last week with Liz Olds on KFAI Community Radio, and she asked me if there was one thing I wrote about more than any other thing, and I said, yes, I write about home. I seem to have a lot of songs about home, but this song is actually just about, well, you'll see what it's about. But it's a short little song about not being able to relax. I wonder why I would write that. Watching you raking leaves in a cemetery, little implement and teeny car. You could wait until you see leaves have told the trees a final au revoir. Standing outside, shoveling in a blizzard without a winter hat or favorite scar. You could go inside and sit till the snow is finally quitting. That's smart. Oh, but you gotta make it hard on yourself. Lighten up and relax. Try like hell, get yourself off your back. Self-induced internal aggravation brought on by your own participation. Now the flood might come, drain the Mississippi using little skippy peanut butter jars. You could get yourself a boat, take an orderly approach, get a car. Oh, but you gotta make it hard on yourself. Here's where the little instrumental break would come in. So Joan would be playing the guitar. Killing it. Here's one for the news. Someone's beating you up and it's you. A self-induced internal aggravation brought on by your own participation. Now one more time, someone's gotta tell you there's a chance you may end up with fewer scars. Take it like it's meant from a gaggle of your friends at large. You know you gotta make it hard. Try simple, stop thinking that you gotta make it hard on yourself. There it is. Hard on yourself, indeed. Why not? Yeah. Let me see. What did I do here? What did I do? Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to switch guitars again. A guitar that Nancy Cox made for me. She was going through Luthier School down in Red Wing, Minnesota, and took the measurements off the Hoffman and built a 12-string, and a fine one it is. Now you can already tell that this isn't sounding like the other guitar. This is an open tuning. This is the nice part about guitars, is that you can tune them wherever you want. You can have your basic tuning, or you can do a little Joni Mitchell thing. They still don't stay in tune. Get that kind of drony thing. So the early 90s, 94, 95, I was a part of, I played at a conference that was called the Conference on Adolescent Females at Risk. And there were a lot of people there from the prison systems, from therapy, from all sorts of things, who were talking to adolescent females at risk and talking about it and trying to figure out how to keep them out of the prison system and out of the juvenile justice system. But interesting conference, and had the chance to talk to some of the young women there and some of the presenters there, and I remember that conference very well. So I wrote this song after I had been to that conference, and I was at that conference for, I think, like 3 or 4 years in a row, playing, and anyway, so this is a song I wrote after that little experience, and it turns out that this could just basically be talking about women in general. Sorry. In among the tumbling noise, there's the sound of her own voice, but no one answers. Is it just the people in her head recognizing what she said? 'Cause no one answers. Hey, over here, wait over here and watch her fading away, fading away. She waves her arms at the human race. Someone looks right at her face, but no one sees her. She has some proof that she is here. It's all right there in the morning mirror, but no one sees her. Hey, over here, wait over here and watch her fading away, fading away. And everyone talks, and she starts to say and gets cut off like she's in the way, vanishing slow till nothing remains. She tries again at the evening meal, what she thinks and how she feels, but no one's listening. And even if she tries to speak when she is spoken to, there's no one listening. Hey, over here, wait fading away, fading away. Fading Away. Not a song I get to do very often, so I'm glad I could do that. Take a little breath after that one. Yeah. So it is Pride Month, everybody. It's LGBTQ plus Pride during the month of June, and by golly, there are things going on all over the place. And on Wednesday, June 24th, Dan Chenard and I will be providing some of the music at the Pride prayer service at St. Joan of Arc Catholic Community in Minneapolis. So if you are around the Twin Cities, you want to stop by Wednesday, June 24th. I think it's at 7, but I'm not sure. You can check St. Joan of Arc. You can look St. Joan of Arc up. And I've been a part of that prayer service for many, many years. Always good to be with everybody. This is a song during the recording of Life Gets Real. It was in 1995, and it was in the spring. And I left one of the recording sessions and turned on the radio when I was going home, and the Oklahoma City bombing had happened. And, of course, one of those times when you remember where you were. So I was driving in my car. I was driving home from the session, and I thought about this song that I had been doing by itself. Michael Johnson had taken a song from South Pacific and called "You've Got to Be Carefully Taught," and he turned it into a kind of a lullaby. It's not done as a lullaby in the musical, but Michael Johnson took it and turned it into a lullaby. And as I was driving home, I kind of thought of this, I don't know, I had another phrase or two going through my head and wrote this first part and kind of put them together. I think that God is sleeping, or the angels have resigned. I'm sure there's no one keeping a peaceful, watchful eye. Are you listening? Are you knowing all the desperate silent calls from the ones who keep on hoping? And that's the hardest thing of all. Is there no one left in heaven making sure we don't forget what we learned from painful lessons and must not repeat again? I think that God is sleeping. I think that God is sleeping. You have got to be taught to hate and fear, day after day, year after year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You have got to be taught before you are grown to hate those whose lives are not like your own, to fear right away because it's unknown. You've got to be taught before you are grown. You have got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught. God is sleeping and carefully taught. And from Life Gets Real. Yeah. So the last song I want to do from Life Gets Real is one that, gosh, whenever I hear things on this from the recording whenever I play them, but Laura Mackenzie, who is a wonderful Irish whistle player, she was on the tin whistle on this one, on the recording. This is a song I wrote because when in '95, let me see, yeah, just had my 20th high school reunion, which was the last. It's not going to any more, okay, but yeah. So my 20th high school reunion was in '94, and I wrote this song then. High school was tough, man. It was, for a lot of reasons. I have my reservations, why I come here just to see an all-too-human demonstration of who I used to be. And it has been a couple lifetimes since I saw them in the hall. Familiar faces added fine lines, others I cannot recall. And it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll on by. The 20 years of living in 30 words or less, several details missing, those who will not ask just guess. I think I've taken it for granted how far it was I had to come. At one time my life was a planet, and their lives were the sun. And it all rolls on by, and it all what we know now we knew then. Friends and could-be lovers, and the dreams so tightly held, what we were to one another, we are now to someone else. And it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll, and it all rolls on by, and it all rolls on by. We flow like rivers through each other, altering our lives. Then we all roll on by. Roll on by. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, I could update that, I guess, but I don't know why I have to. So anyway, it was Life Gets Real. And if I'm not mistaken, the next one will be Timing is Everything. Might be. I don't know. I have to look that up. But I always have to check. There's too many of them. Well, not too many, but, you know. Oh gosh, it's been bike riding weather. Well, not really. It's been kind of hot here, actually. We've had a few pretty warm, sticky days. People in Arizona would love to have 85, but we don't really care for it. Yeah, it's upper 80s. Sometimes just touching 90 there for a minute, and it's the stickiness that's, you know, go away. But it's nice and cool out there now. It's we've had some rain, and we love that. So, but summer is always the time for bikes, and figured about time for me to do another bike song. So. My little Huffy, first set of wheels, wobbly, uncertain, freedom I'd feel trying to ride. Oh, my dad held tight to the seat. To my surprise, he let go of me so I'd ride. My I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere. My neighbors would watch, but they'd never know I was cruising through France. Across the Rockies I'd go when I'd ride. My I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere, anywhere. I can go anywhere. Isn't it simple? There's pedals, a chain, and moving some muscles, and I'm on my own. Here is my plan and think what you like. Whoops, I missed one. Go back. Rusty and beaten, no longer new, seats that are squeaking, knees that are too, still I ride. Now, here is my plan and think what you like. When I turn 80, I might get a trike and I'll ride. I'll ride. I can go anywhere, anywhere. 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 I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere. And again, and I do. I'm seeing a lot more people out there on their bikes, given that, you know, it costs a whole lot to fill up your tank these days. I'm seeing a lot more bike riders out there going to work on bikes and things like that. So, we're down to the last couple of songs here. I've got one song that I wanted to do and one song that was a request. So, finish up with these. But good to have you here. Our other dates that are coming up before we meet again on June 25th. June 25th is the next Ann Reed Live from Somewhere in Her House. But other dates to celebrate, because we have to look for these times of celebration if we can. So Juneteenth is coming up on the 19th of June. The summer solstice, of course, happens on the 21st. The 21st is National Daylight Appreciation Day, which it should be. And on the 23rd, we celebrate National Hydration Day. Be sure to stay hydrated this summer and take care of yourselves. But I wanted to do this song. It is scary out there. It's tough. And I just hope that all of us are living lives where we're being kind and we're showing compassion, and the thing about the song You Never Know is just that you don't ever know. You don't know who that person is when you just meet people on the street. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they woke up in the morning. You don't know if they've been to the doctor and it's not good, or maybe they've been to the doctor and it's great. But you never know what people are really going through, so it's nice to cut them a little slack. And we need to do this. Let me sing a song of peace. Let me sing a song of love. Lift my eyes that I may see a beautiful sky above. And if the sky is full of clouds, all those travelers that I know, well, let me sing while the rain falls down, a blessing for a thirsty soul. Well, everybody's all closed in. Yeah, we're all worn out. Deep in the shadows is where we've been. We're living in the house of doubt. Gonna need all hands to work and have faith we're strong enough. 'Cause we gotta take a world of hurt, turn it into a world of love. Let the music sail away, voices make their way, with hymns and lullabies to fill the a song out in the dark. Watch it light up and fill the room. Make a circle around the broken hearts, and let us show what love can do. And let us sing songs of peace. Let us sing songs of love. Let us sing songs of peace. And let us sing songs of love. Let us sing songs of love. Let us sing songs of love. Songs of love. So thank you all for being here this evening, and thank you for your continuing support and your presence here. It's appreciated a lot. So Ann Reed Live from Somewhere in Her House will be back in a couple weeks. And let me just put this down. This is a request. Susie wanted to hear this. And I think it's one of those hopeful songs. It's an old folk song. It's loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian I tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian I tell them what I know. Ring out, bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Julian of Norwich. Good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.